Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. Hey, welcome. Welcome to my living room. I moved some chairs in here. Thought it looks kind of nice. What do you guys think? Yeah? You like it? You dig it? All right, cool. Well, I'm actually here to tell you about today's workout, today's warm-up, all that fun stuff. I know it's crazy. You didn't expect that, but here we are. Our warm-up is going to start with some jumping jacks. I start with my hands at my sides, my feet together. I jump my feet apart. Clap my hands up overhead. Bam, voila. So I actually have these chairs here because today we're working on some dips, okay? So the next thing that we're going to do in our warm-up is going to help to prep our shoulders for the position that we get into when we dip. I can't help but think of that song every time I say we dip. All right, here's what's going on. Feet at about hip width, hands underneath my shoulders, about shoulder width apart. I'm just going to lift my hips up and put my body in a straight line. So what I'm doing is working on opening up my shoulder the opposite way that we normally do. So we spend a lot of time with dumbbells overhead, doing handstands, down dog, that kind of stuff, opening up our shoulders this way, but we seldom go back the other way, and so it gets really tight, okay? I'll talk more about the dips in a little while and what's kind of, tricky about that position being tight for some folks, and I'll explain how to do the dips properly and all that. But that's the second thing we're doing, 20 seconds in that reverse tabletop hold. Then we're doing some no arm sit-ups. Sit down, arms across my chest, lay down, sit all the way up, and then I'm doing burpees. Just 5 of them, slow warm-up pace, whatever's clever. Chest to the ground, come back up, jump and clap overhead. The workout. Oh, where is it? All right. So we're doing Tabata today. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. How about this? I kind of like this. I'll just sit and just talk. It's very casual. Maybe have a coffee, have a cocktail. I don't know what time of the day it is you're watching this, but that would be wonderful. We're going to start with some goblet step up. So I grab my dumbbell, hold it at my chest like so, and I'm just going to step up. Step up, step back down. Notice that I step down with the same foot that I step up with, just trying to make sure that I'm not favoring one side as I go. Second thing we're doing, we're going to be doing some chair dips, and we're doing sit-ups. So the chair dips, again, kind of a tricky position. If you guys have, no matter how your shoulder range of motion is, I want you guys, especially in your first few reps, to go really slow. Don't feel much resistance as you do these. Your first few reps should be very easy, okay? The way that I like to get myself prepped for these is, first off, I have the chair set up so that my hips can fit between them. So just a little bit wider than my hips. I put one hand per chair, and then I walk my feet out in front of me so that I'm in basically like a tabletop, like a, what's this called? I don't know, my knees are at 90 degrees, that's what this is called. I'm gonna bend my knees using my feet to help stand me back up as I gently rock forward and then stand back up. So note that when I lower down, I'm not doing this, okay? My shoulders aren't up on my ears, I keep them down, slowly rock forward, nice and easy, come back down. If that feels okay, you can extend your legs, all right? Same thing, nice and gentle, slowly rock down and then push back up. Slow is the name of the game on these, okay? You guys, in 20 seconds, you might not get a ton of them done. That's okay, nice and slow. The range of motion that we're looking for is that your shoulder gets to the same level as your elbow, maybe ever so slightly below. If you feel any pain in this, do not force it. Don't go that low, okay? This is only going to be productive through the range of motion that you feel it's productive through. If you had problems with the reverse tabletop hold in the warm-up with this deal, you could just do push-ups or something like that instead, okay? We're working on the same basic pushing motion, just in a slightly different direction with the dip, but you don't want to put your shoulder into a compromised position and crank out a bunch of reps. That would be working against ourselves, especially if you get hurt. So don't get injured. If it doesn't feel right, it's not right, so don't force it. Last thing we're doing is just sit-ups. In the warm-up, we didn't use our arms, but now we are, so you can crank through those reps nice and fast. The bodyweight version is almost the same thing, except for we're just not going to use a dumbbell for the step-ups. So just basic bodyweight step-ups. So Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest for 8 rounds, so a total of 4 minutes. So we'll do 4 minutes of step-ups, 4 minutes of dips, 4 minutes of sit-ups following that interval, and we get 1 minute off between each movement. The way that we score this thing is just total reps completed as we work. That is that. All right, the accessory work. So we'll catch our breath a little bit after that, then we get into the accessory work. We're gonna do split squats. All right, so I split my feet apart, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Think about your feet being on train tracks. They're on independent tracks, not on the same one, all right? I'm in a pretty deep lunge here. What I'm looking for is that when my back knee hits the ground, my front shin is pretty vertical, okay? So I'm gonna gently tap and then stand back up. Tap and then stand back up, okay? 3 sets of 10 per side. If you guys are like, "Ooh, that workout just didn't scratch the itch for me," the split squats feel like I'm gonna just jump off the ground and I can't even help it because I'm so strong, then feel free to use some weights. You can hold them at your sides. If you want to use both of them, you can hold it in the goblet position. If you want to add a little bit of weight, feel free, but 3 by 10 is the accessory work for today. And then we're actually using the chairs for the mobility work as well. So we're gonna do what's called a pigeon, well, it's like a version of the pigeon stretch on a chair, all right? It's kind of goofy. Generally, when we do this at the gym, we'll use like the boxes, which have a little bit more surface area. So if this goes completely wrong and I fall or something, nobody laugh at me, all right? Take it easy on me. I'm trying my hardest over here. I don't need you guys making fun. So I'm gonna go shin on the chair, all right? Woo! You see that? All right, so shin on the chair, and I'm just gonna grab a hold of it. So kind of goofy to set it up, but all I'm doing is just working on keeping my shin perpendicular to my body, okay? And I'm just dropping my hip down, okay? So I'm dropping my hips down below the chair. You guys set it up however feels best for you, okay? Takes a little getting used to, but we're trying to drop our hips down, so instead of just being in traditional pigeon, we can actually get our hips to go ever so slightly below the ground. Cool? 1 minute per side there. After that, let me rearrange my dining room here. After that, we're doing 2 minutes in a standing wide-legged forward fold. So feet out way, way, way wide. I'm gonna keep my knees locked out for the most part. A little bend is okay though. And I'm just gonna fold. So I feel a little stretch through the inside of my legs, definitely through the back of them. And I usually, by the time I get my hands to the ground, feel like I have some more room in my legs that I can go a little bit wider with my stance. So you guys find the position that feels best for you. We'll spend 2 minutes here, and then we're doing a seated wide-legged forward fold. So sit down, spread the legs out nice and wide, sit up tall, and you can just fold, okay? Just hanging out here for a couple minutes, 2 minutes there, 2 minutes standing, 2 minutes seated, that's that. That's it. I hope I don't disappoint you guys if the next video does not involve my dining room chairs in my living room, but enjoy them while they're here. That's it for today, you guys. Have a good day, have a good workout. I'll see you next time.